I'm doing an apprenticeship in heavy fabrication, so we're just repairing all the mobile equipment here at Fortescue, and yeah, a lot of fabrication and oxy welding, plasma cutting, yeah, all sorts of different things. Never pictured myself doing a trade as a boilermaker. Always wanted to do it, always had a passion for welding, and yeah, here I am doing it.
The program as it stands now is a 4-year apprenticeship, so the students sign up as a standard 4-year apprenticeship deal. They do their training on site, so they could be working in Port Hedland for FMG, Solomon or Christmas Creek mine, and then they all get flown in here in their trade groups, and then they come in here and they do their training on site. So it's basically doing their training in what's very close to as close to a work environment as what you could get.
So I've been out with Fortescue since 2012. In that time I've had a couple of different roles, including working with the Aboriginal Development Department, and that was looking after a lot of our Indigenous trainees. And then found myself over at Christmas Creek, where I'm currently positioned looking after their breakdown parts. And since then I was lucky enough to be offered the opportunity to take up an apprenticeship as a heavy diesel apprentice. I'm really enjoying it, mate. You know, I've come from I guess a role where it was pretty stressful and pretty intense, and to have the opportunity to do an apprenticeship where not only do I get some skill sets that I can take back home and back to my own community, but I can I can work in a team environment, I guess, that is quite rewarding for me personally, and it's something that I can really enjoying and making the most of, I guess, because I just haven't had this opportunity before, and as a mature age apprentice, I never thought I would have ended up doing an apprenticeship, especially at my age, but it's the best thing that I've embarked on. Yes, me and Ernie, probably a couple of years apart in age, but we're probably towards the older of the intake of the guys there, so a little bit different life experience, I guess, and taking that into account, I guess we got a different perspective on where we want to end up and where we want to go, because I've done a lot of different stuff, as Erna has as well, and we've got a pretty clear pathway of where we want to get to, and really trying to make the most of this opportunity to get there as quick as possible, man. And like I said, something like this, never thought I'd be doing a trade at 38, man. That's the reality, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever done. They're supportive. You get to earn from your family and my little girls and that, and it's pretty rewarding, eh, bro?
Look after our kids, and some of the younger guys, when they say they want to pull out, and nah, bro, stick it out. Keep on going, man, because you might not get a second chance at it. And a lot of blokes will kill to be in your spot where you are.
I'm Penny Wheatley. Come up to Cloudbreak. I come up here on a regular basis. I'm the language, literacy and numeracy specialist for the apprentices. I'm up here probably 3 times a month, so I come and stay for 2 and 3 days at a time to support all the apprentices. Fortescue offers Indigenous people an opportunity to get a trade. A lot of these people have been working on trucks or in other areas where they've still had a wonderful wage, but not a trade. So to go the next step, the opportunity is there for them to come here to learn via tape with all the support that they need, find a trade, go off into the workforce. They don't have to stay at FMG, they can go anywhere in the world if they want to. They can go back to their communities, but they have got a trade at the end of it all. So that's what the program encompasses.
Karen, so what are you doing here?
Just playing around with some circuits on this lighting testing board that we made during one of our tape blocks.
So what's it like, being a female working on a mine site?
It's not as scary as I first thought. Like, everyone's pretty helpful, pretty friendly, easy to talk to, and are there to offer help like as much as you need it when you need it. So there's no reason to be shy and back away.
Yeah, like when I first worked on mine sites in pipelines back in the 70s and that, it's like women would just, there's no women on the site. So it's great that you're here. So do we need more women to be involved in taking up these trades and doing work on mine sites?
I think so. Yeah, we can do it as long as you put your mind to it. The guys are pretty helpful, and it'd be nice to actually work with some other females as well as the males that are already around.
I started down the end of 2016 as a serviceman, and I heard about this trade-up that Fortescue was running, and I applied for it. When I applied for that apprentice trade-up, they gave me the next step to do an apprenticeship. Me doing an apprenticeship, I'm the only one out of my brothers and sisters to actually do a trade, and it's rewarding on my behalf. I've got 4 kids, and I'm trying to make I've got a roof over their head and clothes on their back, food on their table, and it's something that it's making a change for my family. Because a lot of my family have been in the prisons, and that's probably the cycle a lot of my family know. And when they see me working and getting stuff that I've worked hard for, a lot of them ask me if they can get a job out here, which I can't really help them in that sense, but I can guide them and try and help them to get a job out here.
Yeah, my family's really proud, I think, of me taking on this apprenticeship. They're my main motivation for doing this and striving to complete this. And it's hard working away in FIFO sometimes, but you make a short-term sacrifice for long-term gain, and that's something that's a real driving factor for me. Knowing that I can get a trade that I can take back to Perth or anywhere really, and being able to provide for my family and my 2 young girls and my wife is something that's really close to my heart.
Do you see him becoming a role model for others?
Oh, definitely. And that's part of the reason why I jumped on board with the program. And I guess the reality is that I probably won't live long enough to see the long-term benefits to the broader community that this program brings about with it. I mean, I get to see the benefits to the individuals that I'm training, but the long-term benefits are going to be down the road when kids have grown up, seeing mum and dad as tradies, earning good money, being able to travel all around the world, and then they're thinking, I want a piece of that myself. So, fantastic role models back out in the community, and people start saying, well, if they can do it, why can't I?